Hello everybody, welcome back once again. Just about to start another walkthrough here. Gonna be revisiting The Lord of the Rings, The Third Age. Really like this game. It's been quite a few years since I've played. And actually, a user on the channel had asked me a question related to the game, and it kind of got me inspired to play again. And tweaked the settings actually a little bit on the emulator, and man, it looks so much better. So yeah, like I said, really actually kind of inspired me to play again. So let's go to options here. Oh, why is this on medium? Let's do medium. I'm blind. There we go. There's hard. Let's go back here and start a new game.
The world of Middle-earth is changing. The beauty of the elves fades. It passes into legend, into myth, into dreams. The ancient spirits of earth, fire, air, and water, who once roamed this earth freely, are forgotten. But it was not always so. In Eregion long ago, the elves were given secret knowledge to forge great rings of power. They were precious beyond all else, for within each was bound the strength and will to rule. But they were deceived, for the giver of this knowledge was evil's great servant, Sauron. In the fires of Mordor he forged in secret one ring to rule them all. And with it Sauron enslaved the races of Middle-earth. But not all light diminished, for some stood fast. The ring was cut from Sauron's hand. Isildur, ruler of all free men, performed this deed. But he became weak, and the line of men failed. The ring escaped him as history became legend. Legend became myth. And things that should not have been forgotten were lost. Thus the Third Age of Middle-earth began. But the realms of man divided, and their great cities weakened. In this age, the evil powers again arise, yet some hoped for unity in the face of the coming darkness. To Rivendell, the elves called the greatest of all races. With them came Boromir, son of Gondor's steward. And there, at the Council of Elves, a great and desperate plan was conceived. Join us in our quest. Face the power of Mordor, and help to turn the tide. Welcome, warrior of Gondor. Your road here will not be an easy one. Much will be risked in the war that is to come. But you will justify my trust. This I sense with all my heart.
Stand aside, creatures. You are in my way.
Alright, so here's the first battle. This one is actually not winnable. Actually, I guess I'd never really noticed this before either, but he doesn't have any of his actual skills. He can actually only attack or taunt. It's kind of weird. Oh, get wrecked.
Return to the shadow, slave of Sauron. What grace has been given to me, let it pass to him. Let him be spared. To you I bestow this gift of my people. It braces the soul and binds the hearts of others.
I live because of your bravery, my lady. What favor might I grant you?
There is no time. Hurry, we must find you equipment and heal your wounds.
Alright, adventure mode. Here you will travel across Middle-earth, find hidden items, and battle groups of foes. Scenes. Gandalf the Grey speaks to you of events in Middle-earth. View these scenes in the Epic Scenes section of the menu. Those are just cutscenes from the movie, basically. I don't ever play any of those. Yeah, like here's one now. I'm not going to play that. You know, watch the movie. Or movies, I should say. They're amazing. I'm going to invert the camera controls. Because that is how I'm used to playing now, after having played Final Fantasy 13-2 very recently. The chest across there we'll get later. Yeah, man, this looks really good. It's so much better than when I took my footage, you know, however many years ago that was. Chests contain items of value. Enemies will often lurk nearby, so be wary. There's a third age Gondorian scouting shield. It's probably Barithor's best looking shield in the entire game. I don't know, there's just something about it that looks cool to me. yeah, I mean, it's basic, nothing fancy, right? But, I don't know, it's kind of cool. Alright, here's our first actual battle. Let's see here. What does it have? Just Guardian Strike, Company Might. I like Barathor is really cool. So basically everybody has two, at least two sets of skills, or maybe I should say two skills when you first get them. Barathor has sword abilities, and then he's got like leadership abilities, which are basically just group buffs. So he's really cool. Yeah, Idriel has sword abilities, and then she's got spirit powers. Let's do crack. Let's do. Oh, also he's got taunt. It says exclusively draw an enemy into combat. I barely ever use taunt. I just have never really bothered. Maybe I'll try that a little bit more this time around. So I've got some slowdown I'm noticing, so maybe I'll try to adjust something here after this battle is over. Probably just have, probably need to make some tweaks to the settings. Let's... here. The game, basically, in order to learn more skills, you have to use your existing ones, and it usually takes a bit of time to do so, especially as the game progresses. The abilities require more and more uses of those specific skills. Lembas. Let's actually go in, and I'll show you here. So action points. Using special attacks in combat costs action points. Certain items such as Lembas or skills can restore a character's action points. Let's see, do I even have any then? Oh yeah, there's a Lembas. Items and how much, specifically like Lembas there, obviously that's going to restore action points. The amount that those restore are based on your spirit stat, which is one of the reasons why I build spirit on almost everybody. Aside from there's other really, really good bonuses to that as well. But let's see. Okay, so here's skills. Let's go into Swordcraft here. So he's got, he's only going to have an option of learning Orcbane next. And then once he's learned Orcbane, he can learn one of these two. He can either use learn Shattering Strike or Counterattack. And then, let's see, so leadership, he's got Company Valor. He's learning that right now. So basically, since he only has Company Might right now, he'll have to use Company Might now 4 more times, because I've used Company Might once. But he'll have to use that 4 more times in order to learn Company Valor. And then once Company Valor's learned, then we can learn one of these two, right? Either Stand Fast or Fellowship Grace. And then next up is passive skills, Citadel Might. So passive skills are gained just by leveling. So he's level 1 right now. It looks like so like at level 11, he'll have learned Citadel Might, which says it increases Barathor's strength, which improves his melee damage. And we can't change that right now. Very similar to, actually, all of his trees will look exactly the same so far. But once he learns Ithilien Inspiration, then he'll be able to learn either Rising Valor or Gondorian Evade. And then Perfect Mode, these are just, there's no way to change which ones are being learned. You just learn these I don't know if these are related to Barathor's level, but it's basically just as your group levels, you'll get these other abilities as well. And then Idriel, let's take a look at her. So she's got Weakening Slash. So technically I could swap her over to Wounding Strike instead right now. Let's see. Melee attack that lowers the strength of an enemy. That's pretty nice. Melee attack that continues to damage an enemy for a short time. The damage over time portion of Wounding Strike, if I remember right, is based off of her spirit stat, which is always like kind of like her stat anyway. So this will end up being, you know, a melee attack, but the damage will greatly increase based off of her spirit powers. I do really like Stunning Strike. I think I might actually, yeah, I'm going to swap her over. So I'm going to have her learning Wounding Strike first, actually. And then that way I'll be able to learn Stunning Strike after. Although, you know, Leech Inspiration is good for her too, but that's a ways down the line. Alright, so she is learning Haste of the Elves. No option there. We have to learn that next. Same with Elven Evade here, so she'll be learning that next. Alright, let's keep going here. Alright, did a little tweak to my internal resolution, so we'll see if that helps with the slowdown at all. Actually, it's not looking like it. Yeah, it looks like he's... This definitely feels sluggish. We'll see here. Okay, let's... Oh, she doesn't have enough AP to do anything. This battle is a little scary because it usually is the case at the beginning of the game here, and it's just because we don't have much for AP, and we don't really have any way to restore it either, right? So once your Lembas is gone, that's it, and we're out of items. So that is kind of one of the things that makes the hard mode start a little rough, but we'll get it done. Got to use basic attacks, which generally I don't really like to do either, right? Because you're not actually learning anything by just using regular, like, basic attacks. But so she's got enough MP to or AP to use a gifted on still. One down. Yeah, definitely some slowdown still. So I'm gonna have to tweak in some settings here. That's one of the issues, actually, with the physical attacks in this game, is there's always a chance that you're going to miss. You know, you can build up your, I believe it's dexterity that increases the accuracy, but I generally don't do that unless it's on Elagast, which is a character that we'll get fairly soon. Yeah, still definitely some slowdown here. There we go. Alright, so there's a Lembas and Kingspoil. The nice thing, though, is they both leveled, and so we basically get your HP and AP completely restores whenever you level. So the first thing I'm going to do here, though, is being that we've leveled, I'm going to give Barithor some spirit, and I'll do the same thing with Idril. There, just by giving him 2 points in spirit, he actually gained 10 AP, which is going to be, you know, pretty nice. Let's do the same thing with Idril. And yeah, same thing there. She gained 10 AP with those 2 spirit points. Lembas. Alright, that seems like better settings. Some long bottom leaf. Yeah, this is way smoother. Way more smooth. One of the two. Alright. Yeah, this looks way better.
I heard a voice. On the road.
Yes, I know.
Who could it...
Patience.
I'm looking for Boromir of Gondor. Have you seen him?
No. But I do see orcs ahead.
Coolsies. Boy, all kinds of rowdy fellas. Let's... So much more AP than when Barathor used it on himself out of combat. Bane. More levels and some more healing items. Let's pump a couple more points into Spirit right away. Yeah, it's looking like every point of Spirit is 5 points of AP. Don't think I've really paid attention to that before, but that's pretty nice. Alright, and here is our first save point. Saving your game. Save points such as this one allow you to save your game. Okay, that's it. Alright. Oh, can I only save so many times? Okay, I guess. Let's see here. Let's just see what happens here. I don't really want to keep this save here. I might just load one of my old ones and then, you know, move it down the list so that I don't save over the top of it. But anyways, here's another chest over here. Slime of Orthanc. That is an item that you can use in battle. I don't remember which one that is, though.
Inside, Gondorian. Your wounds must be healed.
Weapons. Provisions. The elves are very resourceful.
Long have we kept such way stations for times of great need.
I am Barathor, captain of the Citadel Guard of Gondor.
And I am Idriel. I serve Galadriel, Lady of Light. Take what you need, and let us be on our way.
Alright, journey to the Elf Outpost. That's right. So, whoever is in the lead of your party is the one who gets the quest experience. So, generally I like to try to at least switch it up a little bit to, you know, make sure that not one person is getting all of it. And so the left bumper allows you to change your whoever's in the lead. Items in adventure mode. Acquiring items can be used while exploring to heal and regain action points. Press the triangle to access them in the main menu. It's Voltobi. Items in battle mode. Use the item command in combat to heal companions, harm enemies, and enhance abilities. Kingsfoil leaves, leaves of Lembas, Gondorian steel, Citadel Guard pauldron. So that's a first, well, no, technically second piece of armor, I guess, right? Because we got that shield earlier. More Lembas. Enough to feel, what is it? Enough to fill the stomach of a grown man? Is that the line? I forget the line. Anyways. How many did you eat, Pippin? 4. Alright, yeah, so that's... by holding the square, technically I'm playing on a Xbox controller, so what's the X for me, but you get to see the stats of these things, which is kind of nice when you're trying to, you know, compare. So like this one's got way way better stats than the initial one. Well, I guess not that much. It's 8. Yeah, it's 8 armor, right? Yeah, 8 armor. Okay, well, fair enough. All right, let's get out of here. Fully explored this.
Creban spies! My caravan is in danger!
Those crows seem guided by some fell purpose.
It is the hand of Isengard. The White Wizard has betrayed us. Hurry!
Look at that jerk. Alright, journal updated. I'm not going to view that scene. Alright, so this is where we came from. Let's check over here. Try to make sure that you don't forget anything. Which can be a challenge sometimes. Bottom leaf. And anything in here? Yes. Idril, Second Age Elven Silver Tiara of Eredor. And int draft file. Let's see what Idril got here. Okay, so just 8 armor, basically a new helmet. And now she's the prettiest girl. Alright, and here's another chest over here. These foil leaves. Alright. The last time I played, I vaguely remember this little sequence here. Being pretty intense in terms of enemies.
Orcs are amongst them!
There are too many! They have no chance!
Help me defend them!
Oh, boom.
You'll pay for that.
Kind of weird, there was actually still 4 enemies alive there, but only 3 alive. Where did he go? We're just gonna one-shot this guy right away. Oh, we're not. Never mind. These guys must have upgraded. They're no health now. Let's... Oh yeah. Yeah, basically that. Sometimes the magic using orcs are pretty brutal. This guy's not too bad though. He's only a like a shield bearer kind of, or a standard bearer guy, I guess. And those ones aren't that bad. There's some more like full casters that are just we'll run into those later, obviously. It was going to be his turn again already. And she doesn't have enough mana to do it. Let's try and put mana on this guy. Yeah, so this is why I left this guy for last, because he's going to spam you with this Curse of Orthanc, which really is just a debuff. Oh my god, he still has so much health left. Holy crap. Alright, let's use some ones here. Action points to the party. As of right now, still, better idea to use healing items if you're going to use items in battle with Idril, just because their spirit power's higher. is beefy. Oh my god. Well, so I guess that's another reason why you want to save him for last. He's just got so much health. Alright, leveling again. Idriel did not, though. But Idriel got some gear there, as well as Bareth.
They will trouble you no longer.
You have found him.
What do you mean by that?
It is nothing. Hasten to Rivendell. I have cleared the road for you.
I am grateful, but you must return now to the passes. We saw evidence of recent battle there.
Come, Gondorian. Some may still survive.
Leveling up. When a character has accumulated enough experience points, they will level up, and you will gain stat points, which will allow you to increase your character's stats. Yeah, we've been doing that. Ah, there we go. That leveled Idriel. A little bit of extra quest experience that Barethor had that she didn't. Once again here, going to add some more to the spirit powers. Okay, let's see here. I don't know if I missed anything. Boy, they really run a long ways. Yeah, right. Yeah, it looks like we're good, though. You know, being that I'm back here, I'm actually going to hit the save point there real quick. So anytime you hit a save point, or interact with a save point, it'll fully restore your health in AP, so I'm just going to do that really quick here. Oh, yeah, it puts you back at 1 again. Yeah, I'm actually gonna load my old game here. What am I looking at here? Yeah, I got some time left. I'll do that later. I'll do that at like the next save point or something. I'm gonna load like an old game and then actually like resave that down farther below so that I can use slot 1, because it's annoying having to swap through the save points over and over. Let's head up this way first. Oh, did I not? I don't think I equipped these guys with their new gear. No, I didn't. Alright, so here is some new pants. 34 armor on those babies. Idriel is insanely tanky. It's bizarre that, and I mean it's fantastic, right? That basically your party's healer just has amazing defense as well. So it looks like a new weapon. Yeah, one extra point of dexterity and then a little bit extra damage. Okay. All right, we got some wild boys. Let's let's see here. Company Valor learned. I think that's the one that increases hits and hits for your party, and then misses for the, makes them miss more. Allegedly. Yeah, increases the odds of group hits and enemy misses. Hey, where are these enemy misses at? Sarah Bafaldi skill. they're really playing it up. One of 3 warbands defeated. Some more Leaves of Lembas. Let's use. Oops. Restores greater action points. Hopefully that's enough to do one more battle for them to level again. Where are we at here? Three this time, that's a little gross. Haste of the Elves. There is some misses. Not making any headway here in terms of damage. That's not a good sign. Yeah, this thing's still got half health. Should probably throw some haste on one of these characters, but ooh, there we go. Triple crit. Yeah, that triple crit was really nice. Attack that lowers foes' armor value. Yeah. Mind if I do? Yeah, Company Valor I think is doing some work here. Try to spam away some more AP before we kill this guy, because I think we're gonna level after this. Warbands down. Spend some more of these stats. Elf medicine. That restores, revives people that are knocked out in battle. Pretty useful at times, if you're getting your butt whooped. Checked Barrack what skill he's learning next for his sword craft abilities. Random, but gone on a liquid diet for 2 days, and getting all this lembas bread is making me extremely hungry. But the good news is, in about 12 hours, I'll probably be able to eat again. Very excited for that. Crack. Some of this crit. So if you press the square button, it'll actually allow you to see what buffs like your characters have, as well as buffs or debuffs, I guess I should say. Which is pretty nice here. So alright, I've used Company Valor. So we can swap over. Use Company Might now. And yeah, I really should have checked what my characters were learning, because I think Barathor should be learning. My guess would be something else. But yeah, we'll have to try to remember after this one. Let's do Gift of the So there you see, Shattering Strike is actually on that enemy. I wonder if there's a way to... No, it doesn't seem like there's a way to actually read what those are, though. Not while they're on. Strike. Alright, that's all warbands defeated. And a level 4 Idriel. And some more elf medicine. Let's do this first. And then we'll check skills. Alright, so he's learning counterattack, which is probably good. Yeah, it gives Barathor a chance to automatically counterattack a foe who attacks him. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense to learn as early as possible. Right, because just every time he gets attacked, there's a chance that he's going to be able to counterattack. I don't really care about the rest of those. So here's Stand Fast. I think I'm just going to continue to learn that. He's only got 3 more, 3 more skills, and he'll learn that anyway. I really should have been working on Fellowship Grace, though, a little bit earlier. And let's see. The rest of this is okay. Let's take a look at Idril. So she's learning Wounding Strike. She's still got 3 more to go to get that. Drain Inspiration. That's a no-brainer for her. That's an absolute must to learn next. That's it. Yeah. So it looks like we're actually good. Had I been maybe on top of Barathor's skills a little bit more, I would have swapped his leadership ability to something else. But I'm not going to worry about it too much. And then I'm actually going to go all the way back here to the save point one more time and restore my AP for Barathor because he is completely out. I probably have enough items to do it anyway, but I think I'm just gonna, conserve those a little bit. And being that this isn't that difficult of a run, why not? But also, I think I'm gonna end this one here, just because I think I'm pretty close to, right around a half hour or so. So, yeah, I'm gonna end this one here as always, though. Hope the guide was helpful, and thanks for watching.